Hey y'all, it's your girl Brittany. I'm back. I'm better with another video. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, like the video, click the bell to be notified of every time I post, because I do post frequently. Alright y'all already know what we doing. Say it with me. We jumping, we skipping, we hopping, we leaping, we doing a Dougie, our Dougie into this video. Click the link down in the description box below to become a member on my Patreon. Alright y'all, without further ado, let's get into this video. So, I'm going to give y'all a disclaimer that this is more of a serious video that I'm doing. So, it's not going to be a whole bunch of editing or anything. It's going to be like the last one y'all seen where I'm just strictly talking, running my mouth, and we just going to talk. Alright, so I wanted to make some more comments on this whole Naj and Joyce situation. Mind you, I wanted to talk about it because obviously we got some serious things going on this week, from Zeus to now this TV. And everybody and they daddy, it has an opinion, which is okay. That's cool. That's how it's going to be. Mind you, I asked y'all, to let me know, did y'all feel as though Naj and the other girls were being phobic towards Joyce? A lot of y'all was saying, yeah, and I get that, because once again, I don't live this lifestyle. I don't walk in those shoes. So I definitely wanted to get different point of views. But too, like, from, not y'all, but like some TikToks I've seen and stuff, people got a lot of opinions. And I just wanted to come on here because, number one, I do this every day. So I felt as though I needed to make something clear. Like, y'all know how I am. I'm a very passionate person about certain things. And I'm just like, it's not that. Okay, boom. So, obviously, as we know, Joyce and Naj got defined. In my video, all through the video, I'm saying Naj is wrong. Everybody that was behind Naj is wrong. Literally, Nova even came out and said that she was wrong. Almond is going out of his way holding people accountable, which, yes, give it to him, Almond. Absolutely. Naj even said that she was wrong. Nola even said that she was wrong. So, obviously, at one point in time, they started holding themselves accountable because they were like, they shouldn't have tried to fight Joyce, and Naj shouldn't have put her hands on Joyce. Period, point blank. Okay, boom. So, a lot of people are trying to say as though Naj only popped off on Joyce because she's jealous of Joyce. And that Naj can't help that Joyce came in giving more woman than her. I have a problem with that because it didn't give that. Like, I don't like when something does not go in the way that we want it to go, and then we start making it a narrative that is not. Stick to what happened. Naj is a biological, Joyce is a T. At the end, at the beginning of the day, Naj shouldn't have put her hands on Joyce for Joyce's opinion. She shouldn't have put her hands on Joyce because they don't share the same thing. T-girls should be dealing with T-girls. Biological should deal with biological, male with male. Period. We've already got that out the way. What then gets on my nerves is then we have to have underlying issues when it never gave underlying issues. So, I want to be very clear from what I see, from what I experienced when I went off to college and everything. When it comes to the gays and the T-girls, it's women mostly behind them who look out for them, who supporting them, who are saying, go, 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 go. What irritates me is as soon as a T and a biological get into it, then it becomes this, you're jealous, you're mad because I'm giving more womanly than you. I don't like that rhetoric, and that's not something I will ever stand for. At the end, at the beginning of the day, we're both girls. I'm just a girl. And my thing is, as long as y'all don't put y'all hands on each other, I'm cool. Once again, we had acknowledged that Naj is wrong. But once we start saying, oh, you mad because I'm giving more fish than you. Oh, you mad because I came in with my bust down and your leave out is fried. Now, her leave out was fried. Absolutely. But when you make it into a thing about it being biological, then that's when I get irritated. Now, in my comments, y'all was telling me, like, it was disrespectful because they kept calling Joyce a man. And I'm like, okay, I get that, because Joyce is not a man. Joyce is a T-girl. Call her what she is. Totally understand that. Absolutely. And I'm glad that we keeping it on that. The misgendering, the disrespect. I get that. Like, that's understandable. Okay, yes. Like, mind you, this person had to go through a whole bunch to change their life and to be able to live in their truth. So it is you being disrespectful to their truth. Like, I totally understand it. And honestly, I would prefer y'all to come on the live Tuesday so we can really get into it. Like, I want to hear different point of views, because I'm open to different point of views. Like, swear, I don't want it to be no type of disrespect or anything, but I like people to, you know, let others know what shoes they walking in. Like, that's all a part of life. But I think it's harmful to both parties when it starts getting into, you're mad because I'm doing it better than you. Or, oh, girl, you better shut up because I take your man. Stuff like that is irritating. And I hate when they try to make it seem that biologicals and T-girls are competing. What are we competing over? Because these men are raggedy. Okay, let's be very clear. The men are raggedy. So what truly are we competing over? If a man wants you, he wants you. If a man want her, want her. But regardless, these men is raggedy. Like, that shouldn't even, in my opinion, be in conversation. And if anything, both of us can be girlies and not have to compete. Once again, I hope we not competing for the raggities. And then to say, like, oh, she's giving more fish than you. I don't like that. Like I said before, that's a rhetoric I'm just not promoting. Like, I don't like that. Yes, Leave Out was fried. Yes, Joyce looked it good. Absolutely. Came in, did her thing. But Joyce ain't taken away from another woman. Just like another woman is not taken away from Joyce. Like I said before, that type of rhetoric gets on my nerves. And I wish that people would keep it on what it was on. Yes, Naj was wrong for hitting Joyce. Yes, Nola, Michelle, all them was wrong for backing up Naj. But once again, they came out and said, hey, I'm wrong. And like y'all said, they was wrong for misgendering Joyce. Very much. Very much. They was wrong. And I'm glad, that I feel as though Alvin did a great job of holding them accountable, and hopefully in the next episode, they do make it a thing to where they go and apologize to Joyce and give that. And yes, Joyce was not being an aggressor or anything. And yes, Naj is 110% wrong. And, if you stop liking Naj because of it, I understand. I stop liking people for much less. So I get that. But I never wanted to turn into this thing of like, oh, the biological girl just mad because the T-girl doing biological better. Like I said before, I just don't like that rhetoric. It gets us nowhere. Like, from what I've seen, it's been biologicals who have helped people get comfortable, and like, these be their best homegirls, for real. Like, these, oh, girls, do your makeup like this. Yes, it's giving, like, all that. So, to say that, all biologicals are like that, or, oh, the biologicals just be mad because the T-girls do it better. Like I said, I just don't stand behind it, and it irritates my soul down. I hate those stupid type of conversations and statements. Okay, boom. Not only that, and I also want to open the conversation up, too, with men who don't identify themselves as T-girls, then jumping off on T-girls because they wear a wig. Now, honestly, I never even paid attention to that, because I ain't gonna lie to y'all, like, I'm still learning. I'm still learning. So, I'm thinking, when a lot of men wear the wigs, I'm thinking, okay, they just haven't transitioned yet. Like, they still T-girls, but they just haven't got the body done yet. But no, some of them just want to wear a wig. And, they still consider themselves as men. And mind you, the whole gender thing, like, this is such a complicated topic within itself. So situations have to happen for us to open up the book. But the book doesn't need to be opened up with jealousy. You want to be me. You mad because I'm doing it better than you. Now, for me, I didn't know that, you know, like, if you put on a wig and you still identify yourself as a male, that you feel as though you can get in the field with a T-girl. I didn't know that. I'm thinking T-girls just be getting into it with T-girls, you know. I mean, they get into it with men, it's more like a DL situation, you know, you and somebody ain't found out. I'm thinking it's more like when it come to that. And I understand protecting T-girls when it come to that, because that, you know, like, regardless, they still are taking hormones. So I definitely understand, like, you not want a man to put their hands on you. Like, you know, I get that. I understand that. Like, even from, like, me, I would never want a man to take off on me, you know? So I get that. And a lot of times these men, the first thing they like to do is put their hands on somebody. So I get that, you know? And I'm with not having that happen to no girlie under no circumstances, because we are just girls, okay? We are not punching bags. It's not boxing class. So I get that. I'm totally with that. I understand that. But I didn't know, you know, I'm thinking that when men put on the wigs, they want to do T-girl. They want to give T-girl, and they're in transition. They just haven't did it yet. But, okay, I agree. Like, if you're not in transition, if you know, don't want to transition, you want to be able to do both. And because I ain't gonna lie, I like Star. I don't know if y'all know who Star is, but Star is a comedian. The first time I seen Star was gave it on the stage. Star was giving. But then, like, on Instagram, Star just be in normal clothing, regular. And Star was like, you know, they don't want to transition. They don't want to do that. Okay, Star is a little different because Star got the upper part. Star got the breast. But I'm just saying, I'm thinking, you know, more so guys who wear wigs want to be T-girls in transition, but some of them don't. I don't believe if you don't want to transition but you wear a wig that you should be putting your hands on the T-girls. I don't believe that. You know, because you still got what you got. You know, you want to be able to come in and out, and with you coming in and out, I don't believe that you should put your hands on T-girls, and I don't believe that you should put your hands on biological. But this is my thing. At the end, at the beginning of the day, everybody should keep their hands to themselves. Regardless of what you identify as, I just feel as though horseplaying or wanting to get like that should be eliminated from the table all the way, honestly. And I know it is some who feel as though, like, no, it shouldn't be. And I'm not saying don't defend yourself or protect yourself if somebody pop off on you. You have every right to defend yourself if somebody put their hands on you. But all I'm saying is, now that's TV shit. Now, let's be clear. They didn't know that Naj was finna do that. Let's be clear. 100% of the blame is going to Naj, because Naj was the aggressor. Naj was the one who popped off. 110%. Blame should be going on her. But my thing is this: if I'm Now That's TV, y'all would have been apologizing that night. Y'all would have. And not only that, they, in my opinion, do need to do a better job of understanding, like, what people's intentions is when they come in. Now, that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. Because as the network, y'all airing this, you know, y'all feel as though publicity is publicity. Y'all don't care. And I get that. But two, once again, it's a lot going on already. And then y'all want to put everybody together and not think that communities is going to come together and say this. Because if it was vice versa, I would be saying the same thing. If Joyce popped off on Naj first, I would be saying the same thing. Period. If a male jumped off on Naj or Joyce, I would be saying the same thing. But they have to, what we have to do is keep it at what it is and not make it into what it's not. We can't, like, that division or that, like, that small thinking of, oh, she only did that because she jealous of her, or she mad because, oh, she giving more fish than her, is not what I'm going for. And I'm going to say this too. I'm going to shout you out, babes. And I'm going to touch your hand when I say this. I'm going to block you from commenting, because every time you comment, you be trying to make it seem as though I'm against, and I'm not against none at all. I'm not against. I gain nothing from being against. I want everybody to live in their truth. I live my truth every day. I love what I do. I'm not here to offend nobody. And if I offend somebody, I want somebody to check me. But it never gave that I'm just this person that just, always on the biological side. Literally, my whole thing I was saying, Naj is wrong. Because Naj was wrong. And I felt as though Joyce really spared her. Because Joyce could have did more. But I don't feel as though I give a space of like, oh, well, that's what you get. No. Absolutely not. And like I said, I don't gain anything by doing it. I don't gain anything by saying, oh, well, that's what Joyce get. I don't gain that. Human rights, that's what I'm here for. I don't know. Absolutely not. But what I won't do is allow people to run with narratives that's not true, or make it into something that it's not. That's what I won't do. That's what I won't allow. And I feel as though when it comes to Zeus, Now That's TV, it's my responsibility to always give my opinion, because I do this for a living. This is my job. This is how I make my money. This is my career. I love my black job. Love it. Don't want it to get taken away. So with that, we have to be sensitive to these topics, and also understand that these topics are, they're not just surface level. It's a lot. It's very complex. But I won't allow people to just run with narratives. Like, I didn't like that, and I didn't appreciate that. Just off the fact of, because I do this every day. Like, that's what we're not doing. Naj is definitely wrong, heavy on wrong. And, if you stop liking her because she did that, absolutely. Like, get rid of her. Yes. But I can't allow y'all to be super loud and super wrong. We're not doing that. But yeah, that's all I got for y'all in this one. I'm going to see y'all in the next one. Bye.